we all know by now that the rapid rise of interest and the chip shortage, it's what's weighing on NIO's business and its stock price. Though these two factors are continuing to weigh on NIO's business and its stock price, we all know that NIO continues to build a very strong brand. I mean, we saw that from the results of the Q1 earnings results that they just recently released a few weeks ago. And we also see this on their latest developments that they keep on updating us on. Though they were anticipating or expecting to deliver less vehicles in the Q1 of 2021, they managed to deliver deliveries as per their initial expectation, which that should definitely indicate or shows you that this is a very good stock with a very solid foundation. And for the upcoming Q2 earnings results, NIO is expected to report a revenue increase of between 119 to 129%, which personally to me, I definitely think that they will achieve this target. I mean, with the ES6, which is doing quite well, I definitely think that this is the reason why I think that it won't be no problem that they will even get or reach these revenue targets that are set. And with the ES8, I definitely think that even this model, guys, is going to do very well in the future, especially looking at the fact that this is one of their SUV models, or this is the only SUV model that NIO plans to go and start selling in Norway for the rest of the year from September, which is a very good thing, and which is what I definitely think that even the sales for this ES8 SUV are going to be pushed higher because of this. The only time that NIO indicated that they will be bringing or taking a new model, it would be next year in 2022, and that will be the ET7. I mean, every week NIO keeps on giving us the latest developments that definitely make investors to always have one thing to say, and I think that is the very same thing that I've always been saying on this channel, and those of you who have been following me for some time, you will definitely agree with me, and that is, this is a stock that is set to do very well in the near future. Otherwise, before I start with this past week's latest developments, allow me to indicate that please note that I'm not a professional financial advisor, and if you seek professional financial advice, you already know what to do. You need to go and consult the professionals. Otherwise, just this past week, you got to see that the ET7 will come into three ranges, with the top range able to give the client over 620 miles when the battery is fully charged or changed, which converting it into kilometers, that is 1,000 pure kilometers at one go. So this top range out of the three will be coming with a 150 kilowatts battery and will be costing, or will cost, around 60,000 British pounds. So this new 150 kilowatts ET7's price, it's less than half of that of the upcoming Tesla Model S, which is set to be about more than 130,000 pounds. So the reason why I think this ET7 will do well when comparing it to the upcoming Model S Tesla is because of the price of the EV cars themselves, because the top range of this ET7 is said to cost around 60,000 pounds in China, whereas this upcoming Model S Tesla car is set to be around 130,000 pounds, which I definitely think that price-wise, I think that NIO ET7 stands a better chance to do well when comparing it to this upcoming Tesla Model S. And with the Tesla Model S, you will remember that it is set to give you more than 520 miles at one charge, whereas the top range 150 kilowatts NIO ET7 is set to give you more than 620 at one charge, which is something that also you will notice that there's a difference. The ET7 is set to give you, or it gives you more range when comparing to the Tesla Model S. Well, I know that Tesla this past Tuesday indicated that these ranges of NIO are as per the old standards, and they believe that with the new standards, these ranges that NIO said their models are going to produce are going to definitely come down looking at the new standards or the new test cycles. But the bottom line for me, even if these ranges are to come down, which I think it won't be by much, I still definitely think that what will attract people into coming and consider the ET7 versus the new Tesla Model S is the price, guys, because the Tesla upcoming Model S it's just so expensive when comparing it to the ET7. So this is what I believe, or this is what I believe will make NIO to do better when it comes to this sedan model, comparing it to the Tesla Model S. Otherwise, as I've indicated, that NIO comes into 3 ranges. The lowest range of them all, which is the cheapest, comes with a 70 kilowatts battery, which can drive you approximately 310 miles. And this, as I've said, is the cheapest because it is set to cost around 51,000 pounds in China. Now the second range, or the standard range, comes with a 100 kilowatt battery, which can give you approximately 435 miles at one charge, which is something that is also good. And this one, guys, it is also somewhere between 51,000 and 60,000 pounds. Now the last one, as I've indicated to you, of course, is the one that comes with a 150 kilowatts battery, which can give you over 620 miles, and it will be costing around 60,000 pounds. Here's the thing, NIO has already started taking the pre-orders, and though NIO has not indicated of how much pre-orders they've received of the ET7, they indicated that it is a record breaking out of all their cars. So the pre-orders that they've received of the ET7, it breaks the record when it comes to all the cars that NIO has ever sold. So this is a very good sign to say that this is one of the cars that will do very well in NIO. Otherwise, another latest development that we read about NIO this past week was the NIO's ET7 from validations build offline. We read that the NIO's first ET7 rolled off the production line on May the 13th, making it a step closer to a mass production of this model. So this news came in this past week, Tuesday, and NIO indicated that this is an important event in the validation build phase. Though this is a small trial manufacturing of these small batches of these prototype cars, companies are able to improve and optimize the assembly process and the production line. So during this stage or this process, NIO will start with the performance and the regulatory tests. So this brings hope into the NIO investors, as this just simply means that we are getting closer and closer into mass production of this EV car. And the good thing about this ET7 is that NIO has already indicated that the pre-orders are so shocking and mind-blowing, and it has never been, or they've never seen such pre-orders in any of their model, which is a very good thing that ought to give us confidence even when we are investing in this stock, because we know that this ET7 model is going to do very well. Otherwise, guys, with all that, NIO is a very good long-term stock that will definitely generate good returns to its long-term investors. And with the issue of the semiconductors set to come to an end by June, July, I definitely think that you and me can agree that once that's taken out of the way, NIO will be able to produce more cars than they have been producing, which is something that will definitely mean that they will generate more and more revenue, which ought to encourage you to stay long into this EV company. Otherwise, guys, with all that, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button. If you're new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Otherwise, guys, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.